Hey, Carlos. So today is October 1st. Time freaking flew by, but whatever. But October is National Dental Hygiene Month. And I think we should do like a huge shout out to all our hygiene homies.
Exactly.
The other thing is it's Mental Health Awareness Month. I believe that's what it's called.
Is it a
So
coincidence that both of that stuff is on the same month? I don't
no,
think
it
so.
is not.
It is not a coincidence.
But I have my Suicide Prevention Week shirt on. So you guys, thanks for watching. And we have to represent the brighter, lighter side of hygiene because
Sure.
it is a tough job, just the dental field in general. So
Sure.
and
We put smiles on faces in more ways than one. Of course, we clean
yeah,
up and get them healthy, but we
yeah,
also try to make
yeah,
people feel good, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make you guys smile a little bit, and
yeah,
but seriously, mental health is a serious issue. So if you have any concerns,
yeah.
talk to a professional. Don't call us because
I
we need help
mean,
also, and send us the number so we can call them too.
we
But
can listen, but
yeah,
and also that's why we do what we do with this podcast, because it's tough enough. Let's lighten it up and have some fun, laugh a little bit. Laughing is so like liberating.
it's
It's
healing
yeah.
in my opinion.
It is. It's scientifically proven. Like, remember we talked about this. We're
Yeah,
doctors
oxygenation
because
of
we
your
heal
blood and all that
people.
good stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So
All right.
happy National Dental Hygiene Month and Mental Health Awareness Month. If you need us, we're here. You can call us or, I guess email us, offyourflosser@gmail.com.
Please do.
If you need help, but if you need a laugh, catch up on all our episodes of OYF.
There you go. Guys,
And
thank you so much.
always,
Thanks for all you do, and have a great one.
and go floss yourselves, of
There you
course.
go.
But
Please.
Carlos, this is season 5 of Off Your Flosser podcast.
Season cinco. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to say it in Spanish.
That's fair enough. Throw back to your heritage. All right.
All right. Well, thanks for listening,
Thank
guys.
you. Here we go.
Welcome back. Hey.
How's it going?
Good. It's been a minute. Been a minute.
Yeah, a minute. I mean,
couple months, really. I think we took the summer off. We took a little what do they call it? A sabbatical.
Hiatus. Yeah, sabbatical. That'll work.
And
Go
ahead.
I got Sophie here, and she's bigger, better, and
oh wow,
new and improved or something. Yeah, but she's not sitting in her little space as easily. So stay there, baby. Anyway.
She got huge, man.
I know. Like, I'm feeding her Wheaties,
Dude, she's getting hold of some damn wild venison and something, man. And some vitamins, dude.
I just gave her a haircut, too, so she lost about half a pound there. She was getting furry.
Really?
Yeah.
She's cute, man.
She is. She's a little shit sometimes, though.
Yeah, that's what happens when you spoil things, you know what I mean?
What? She's not spoiled.
No,
Look at her little bow. She's not spoiled, is she?
Unbelievable.
All right, you sit, and be good. I know. Well, don't look at me with those blue eyes.
Well, this is our first time in a couple months.
Yeah,
we've never taken that long of a break, and
it's. Has it been 2 months or 3? Maybe.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a quarter of a year.
Yeah, I know. But you know what that does? It whets the appetite.
Yeah, it whets the appetite.
I got a lot of stuff to tell you, man.
Okay.
Right. What do you got? I know you got some.
Not much. Like, I started doing my nails at home.
Oh, wow.
Look at that prettiness. Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah. I'm gonna trim them down before work on Monday, but they're polygel, and I'm sorry, but I got stuck on some TikTok trends, and that's where this all came in.
That damn TikTok gets you every time.
I know, and Temu. So I spent money, not as much as I would have, because Temu is like reasonably priced Chinese stuff, but let's be honest, everything comes from China anyway.
Yeah. Well, but I ordered a knife for me and my son just to test it. It was like, I have the real model of it. Yeah. And the real one is $60, right?
Okay.
It's from a company called Cold Steel. And I needed something just to bang around and chop, knock off, twigs and stuff in the backyard.
Sure.
When I was by the fire pit, ninja training basically. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Yes.
And dude, it was a close facsimile, but it was totally a knockoff. I was a little disappointed, man. Like the font on the writing on the side of the blade was the same, and
yeah,
it just didn't fit. The holster was kind of hokey, like but I was only out $16 for two of them.
$16 for two of them.
Yeah, they sucked. They got me, son. They got me.
Versus 120 for two. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
that's funny.
Silly me to expect the same quality, but I figured. And again, this might sound a little disrespectful. I figured it was coming from the same neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where's that one made?
Maybe they took some that were, not perfect. It doesn't need to be 100%, not for an 80%
like they spelled
discount.
something wrong or something.
But I'll say this: the proof is in the pudding. So I'm gonna try it, and hopefully it doesn't snap on me when I'm in the backyard or something.
Wear eye protection. You never
Seriously.
know.
I just got over one of the worst cases of stomach stuff.
Yeah, you said you were not feeling so hot.
Oh my God, Sandy! It felt like, and some of you may relate, and some of you goody goodies may not. It felt like the worst hangover I've ever had for 2 days.
Oh, so was it like the flu?
Well, I find out after the fact that my grandkids had a wild, and it took the whole family out, right? All 5 of them, the 2 babies.
Yeah.
The 12-year-old mom and dad, right? My daughter, right?
Yeah.
A week before I show up. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, a week before?
Yes. And I show up, and everybody's cool, and they left. They
must have been on the
pop up with a little something, dude.
Something. Toilet flusher, something.
Without going into too much detail, I couldn't leave the house, right? And
unless you were wearing a diaper.
I attempted to, in a damn barf bag, dude. And I was attempting to go to work, and I figured I was over the worst of it, right? And
yeah.
Nah. Oh,
no.
What did
so
I
you
do?
went to work?
No, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. I had to pull over. Like I'm telling you,
yeah.
It was. I felt dehydrated. I had a headache for 2 days. I felt like I was. It was the worst
night
hangover.
Partying like you were 1999.
Dude,
partying like it.
I've been there, but it's got to be 30 years since I did some nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a kid, really, and golly. But anyway, make a long story short, I'm back. I'm properly hydrated. I was taking electrolytes, dude. I was in bad shape, man. Have you ever gotten something like that from a kid? I mean, I thought it was food poisoning at first, but it was some superpowered devil bug, bro.
Yeah, devil bug. I'm trying to think the last time I had like the flu where I was like puking. It's been a long time. And usually when I say that, I end up getting it soon after. So thanks.
Oh,
thanks a lot.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
you do
probably
work in a pedo practice, right?
Way.
You still work in a pedo practice?
Yeah. So I have been pretty healthy. I have been okay. So healthy to a certain extent. I've been having some dizzy spells, and I think it has something to do with my ears. I'm just guessing. Like I haven't made a doctor's appointment because I work every day. Every hour, every minute. Just kidding. So I need to just have my ears checked, but I did make it to a chiropractor appointment. This is a different chiropractor. Here's my tangent, but oh my goodness. Night and day difference. Like she was this tiny petite lady, and she said to lay down on the bench, whatever. And we were talking about what was going on, and she starts, I don't know what part of her body she had dug into me, but it was powerful, it was painful, but the next day I was walking so different. I was like, okay, I'm coming back.
Wow.
She didn't crack nothing. She didn't crack my back. She didn't do that. She just put, like, it was like she followed every little muscle in between my rib up my back and my booty. Like, it, you know how your hips can feel sometimes. It was like, that is the spot. Yes, you just do what you got to do there.
Where like it hurt so good, it took your breath away. Like you couldn't
like it was painful. It was painful, but I knew like that's what it needed. You know,
that's what you need. That's what you need, man. You know, a good chiropractor will find. It's not all about just cracking thanks and you know, crack snap. Thank you, ma'am. Right.
Right, and that's why I think I'm going to switch to this one, because the last, you know, so many visits with the other one, I would go in, he would say, "How you doing?" and he would crack my neck, my back, and then he would like yank my feet and pop like my hip and my knee cap thing.
How is that? Does it hit your lower back too when they do that, or no? Or just
maybe a little, just a smidge, I guess, but it was mostly you feel like your hip kind of pop out of place or something. I don't know. That's probably not what's going on, but it was good. It was good. So I think I'm just going to start going to her.
There you go.
And she's like 3 minutes down from my other job. So
I think a no-brainer.
Yeah. But back to being sick. Like, I haven't been sick in a while. I've had headaches that kind of don't go away for a couple days, but for the most part, I've been pretty healthy. Still no record of COVID up in this mug.
Dude, that's a beautiful thing. You know, and I'm not a call-in sick kind of guy. I mean, I've maybe called in sick maybe 4 times in 20-something years.
Right.
But, man, I don't know what happened. And then I had something like 2-3 weeks ago. Similar thing, middle of the night, like just... running to the right, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But this one was firmly with the kids, and I had lunch at a place called Raising Cane's. You ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, it's chicken fingers kind of. Yeah. Okay. It's good stuff. I've been there like once, maybe twice.
Well, I had lunch there that day. I was just, you know, like you know those days where you're like extra hungry. You're like, I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I went there once when they first opened just to try it out, and it's literally right next door to the office.
Yeah.
And if Raising Cane's, if you're listening, all that noise you guys made for months on end, and anyway, I'm kind of annoyed at them, right? And that's the last thing I ate before I lost time.
You lost like 5 pounds.
So I'm blaming them. You know what I mean? And so just the thought of eating like fried chicken makes me nauseous now, which is crazy. Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing, so.
But, and here's the thing. It's just chicken strips, dude. It's, we already have Zaxby's. We already have something called Huey Magoo's. You got Chick-fil-A. What do you need another chicken place for?
I don't know. The one time I went, it was really good. Like, there's not one near me now, so.
The first time I went, it was good. This last time, it was a little bit too greasy. Like the batter wasn't all the way like crisped up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
and it was just kind of like soaky, kind of. And I'm like, no. So I blotted off as much as I could. But yeah, and I was just being hungry and just greedy, and it cost me. I went to the dental festival.
Oh yeah, so I missed everybody. I had some FOMO going on. Are you going to Bermuda here in a couple weeks?
No, I can't. My son's birthday that way. I'll be in the neighborhood though, because if you look at my little QR thing, I'm doing my show in Manhattan.
Oh
at the Broadway Comedy
in New
Club.
York.
Yeah, but have you seen the weather up there right now?
No,
dude. Dude.
In New York?
Yeah, biblical torrential downpours.
Really?
Downpours. Yeah. It's everything's flooding, and I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
I saw it on YouTube. I was like, what is this?
It's like a movie or something.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. And that was fantastic. And as always, Elijah puts on an amazing event. And again, they're doing the Smiles at Sea next week. So if you're in the city and you need to get out, hop on this boat, head to Bermuda, dry out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Pink sand beaches. Like I'm jealous. But man, I just have to prioritize. Plus, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know for sure, but I might have to have another surgery on my abdomen.
Oh shit!
I'm getting tired of this stuff.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Yeah, the place where they put the mesh to hold my guts in, well, now my guts went this way and they're bulging out here. So I don't know. I got all sorts of problems going on.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And then this little thing won't sit still, so that's a problem.
Yeah, but that's a cute problem to have.
Yeah, that's a very cute problem. Baby, calm down.
I want to show you.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought a new toy.
Imagine that.
I don't get mad. It's a it's cheap. It wasn't even that expensive, right?
Okay.
And
you sound like you're talking to your wife.
Oh, I know. I know.
It wasn't that expensive. Don't get an uproar. It's
Can I show you?
Yeah, show me.
All right. And all right, I can't.
Where are
remember.
you going?
I can't remember how to share a screen.
See, it's been too long. Stay.
Oh, it's a giant green button that says share screen. Maybe that.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, check it out.
Stay. Stop it.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice.
A 2023 Yamaha X-Max.
And you have it? You have it already?
Yeah, no, it's in the garage, dude.
So $6,000 doesn't seem too bad.
No.
Man, I need to get a motorcycle to go to and from work.
Well, if I start talking about this thing, you'll be at the dealership tomorrow, you know?
Okay, tell me about it.
All right, so check it out. I've been wanting a bike. I don't know. Have I told you I've been wanting a bike for 30 years, all right? And, I've always, priorities and timing and, extra money, everything, life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, and then, have you seen the price of a new Harley, man? They're pushing 30 grand.
No,
you know what I mean? The ones I want, right?
They're super expensive.
And,
but, they're worth every penny. But that's another story.
and that's another side. Like, one... That's a lot of bike. They're super heavy. They're super big.
Yes,
yes.
They're made for cruising around.
Right.
That's not
going to North Dakota on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be gone for 3 weeks with the baggers, and I'm not doing all that, right? I just want to putz up to work, 20 minutes to work and back. Maybe go.
Yes.
Maybe run down to Chick-fil-A and grab some nuggets for me and Anthony. You know what I mean?
But not Raising Cane. Yes.
But not Raising Cane. No. Yeah. And no offense, caners. But yeah, I'm never doing that again. So dude, I came across this thing, 300 cc's, 80 miles to the gallon.
Okay.
3.5 gallon gas tank, right? So I can do almost 250 miles, right? On a tank of gas. I don't like cutting it close, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
That's far on a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll do 90 miles an hour, 95.
Okay.
I'm not going that fast. I did do 70 the other day just to test it on the highway. Mm-hmm. But it's still too small to be like on the big 6-lane highway. I don't have the nerve for that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I found a new shortcut to work. It's some less traveled streets. Yeah. It's got GPS on it. It has Bluetooth. I can get a phone call if I have my Bluetooth headset in.
Okay.
I can answer phone calls through the dash on the bike.
Okay.
Traction control, anti-lock brakes. It's got a huge trunk under the seat. I can stick my backpack and my work shoes in there. Dude.
Nice.
Practical, but still fun. And, you know, and it keeps up with traffic. And, like I said, anti-lock brakes for safety. It's as safe as you're going to get on two wheels. I'll say that, right? And so I picked it up last Saturday. Mm-hmm. And at a place called Canton, which is an hour and 20 minutes from me. Okay. So I had my wife drive me up there. When she saw it, she was like, that's bigger than I thought.
Okay.
So I sat on it, and I wasn't tippy-toeing it, but I was like on the balls of my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So you're kind of sitting upright, so you can see, in traffic, you can see really well. Right. You're not like scooted down behind like in a cruiser. Anyway, make a long story short, dude, I hadn't been on a bike in 30 years, and I rode that thing from Canton freaking out for like the first 20 minutes, right?
You're like, I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna hit something.
she left, right? And I go, listen, just go. She's like, I can't watch you because I'm nervous already, right? And, I go, yeah, go. I'll figure it out. I'll have my Bluetooth thing. Call me, right? And so I get on and I give it some gas, and it's all about being smooth with it. I give it too much, and it kind of like jerked a little bit. I was like, oh shit, what did I just do? And at this point, the paperwork is signed. This is mine. I'm standing in the parking lot, and the thing's running.
You can sell it back to him for $4,000 instead of $6,000.
Yeah. We're doing this, right? And so I put it up to the empty parking lot, like a big, Kmart or something next door. Yeah. And I do some figure eights, and I'm like, okay, all right. And I get my kind of bearings back. I still wasn't 100% super confident. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I think I got it, right? Yeah. To the sign of the cross, baby, and just hit the ground.
Ready to go.
Yeah, and I just put it home, man, and I was like, okay, cool. And then the next day, I was taking it out. Then we had dishwasher issues. I know how to install the dishwasher now.
Good job.
Yeah. So me and Lucas ripped the old one out and mopped up the thing. Yeah, because the house is almost 20 years old, right? And I'm sure it's the original dishwasher. Yeah. It's kind of grubby back there.
Ooh,
just dust or whatever, And who moves your dishwasher unless you're replacing a dishwasher? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's hoses and stuff. And you don't want to break something loose. So just leave it alone unless there's a problem. And so we installed that. And so I had to cut my ride short. Anyway, I watched a bunch of safety videos and how to make tight turns and that type of thing. And, dude, I'm having fun with it, man.
That's good. Get your practice in.
Yeah. And stuff. So my driveway's has like an upward angle to it, so I kind of gotta open the door and just kind of drive it into the garage, which is kind of badass. I feel like Batman, dude.
Yeah.
Such a nerd.
Oh my goodness.
I said this on stage last Friday, right? That's the last thing I'm gonna say about the scooter.
Okay.
But check it out. It's a Yamaha X Max, right? And,
so that's considered a scooter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's $6,000 versus 10 or 15 for a
not really, dude. Like
motorcycle.
They have you can buy 6-speed motorcycles for like $5,000, $5,500. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. So, and I didn't want to spend a lot, and so this was on sale. So anyway, I got a good deal on it.
Yeah.
As good as you're gonna get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what did you say in the comedy?
So I was on stage on Friday night, and I was on there with Joel Byers, who is hopefully coming with me to New York. Again,
I saw.
If you want to scan that QR code on this screen right here,
yes,
you can go in and visit and hang out, and we'll take pictures with everybody, and have a good time. Anyway,
nice.
I go, guys, I'm so excited. I'm picking up a scooter tomorrow. I'm like, that's right, y'all. I'm like, it's going to look like Milan, Italy up in Lawrenceville, okay? Because everybody rides scooters in Italy.
Yeah.
And the joke is, it makes me laugh. And I go to my wife, I go, hey, listen, I gotta get a bike because I'm getting older, and if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. She's like, all right, well, you can get a scooter, but you can't get that Harley. And I'm like, well, why can't I get a Harley? Because it's two wheels. She goes, this is why you can't get a Harley, because no woman has ever said, when I saw him pull up on that scooter, I knew I had to make him mine, right? You're not tempting anybody with the scooter, dude. I don't care, dude. It is. I feel like I don't say I feel like a dork. I'm having fun on the thing, and
who cares? You're getting 80 miles to the gallon.
80 miles to the gallon, dude.
That's
I topped it off the other day. $3.50.
Right.
$3.50. I didn't know you can go that low. I thought it was at least $20 when you go to the gas station. You know what I mean?
Yes, and, no doubt.
$3.50. I mean, I can get home on spare change. Is that what you're telling me?
Right. Exactly. I got 50 cents. That's going to get me home, baby.
And I'm not crazy. I'm not going to ride it in the rain or when the leaves start dropping or if I'm in a hurry. You know what I mean? It's just going to be
right.
Saturdays if I have to be there a little bit later and avoid all the rush hour traffic, that type of thing. Because you're just sitting in it coming home and rush hour traffic sucks.
Rush hour would be really hard on a motorcycle.
Yeah, no, it's well, actually, this is a scooter. I don't want to pretend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. On a scooter, it would be very
you know the
difficult.
difference, though, right? The main difference?
No, I don't have a clue.
Okay. Well, you know how when you shift a car, you got a 5-speed, a 6-speed, or whatever. You got to shift. There's a clutch. This has no clutch. You just jump on it.
Oh, so it's like an automatic.
Gas and go. Yeah, it's an automatic. So all you got to do is
I want a scooter then.
Dude,
I don't want a motorcycle.
It is so easy. And once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can put stuff in the trunk. You don't have to wear a backpack.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it has a charger for my phone.
Stop it.
Dude,
that's awesome.
It's loaded, which is ridiculous. If you're going to get a scooter, that's the one.
Pause for a sec.
Go ahead.
Text Jonathan, can you come get her? She got to go. She's getting very antsy.
She's crawling over like spider dog.
And we're in the basement, so like there's so many things she can get into, so I can't just let her down.
No.
Potty training's doing pretty well. She hasn't had an accident inside for a while. I'm starting to learn her cues. So I got a bell to bell train her. However, now she rings it anytime she wants attention.
Huh.
That's not the point of this, young lady. This is this is when you want to go outside.
So she rings it and you put her outside. Do you think that'll send the message?
Well, so every time she rang it, I was taking her outside. And then it was like, what is going on here? You don't have to go to the bathroom every single time. And half the time she rang it and then she would run the other direction. So I was trying to experiment and she rang the bell and I kind of just ignored her for a minute. And then she runs off and starts playing with the cat. And I'm like, she just wants to play. Mm-hmm. That's not the play bell. That is the I have to go potty bell, and she doesn't get it. But I have noticed...
She gets it. She doesn't give a damn.
Exactly. She's a little Miss Sassy Sophie. Yeah. But she's been going outside, and I feel like we have a routine, and then there have been a few times where I can tell she's getting kind of antsy, so I take her out, and she's got to go.
Gotcha.
So... she's training me rather than the other way around.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes,
Right. And she's still an angel at my other office, at the pediatric office.
That's crazy.
Doesn't make a peep. She sleeps most of the time. She's such a good girl there. And then she gets home and she's wild and crazy.
No. Well, that's what kids do at home. You know what I mean? They act crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
Other thing, I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you I was getting Invisalign or...
You mentioned
clear
it,
liners?
Yeah. When is that?
Look at this. Like a little diastema is almost gone.
Oh, you already started it.
Yeah, dude.
I thought you were about to. Let me see. Do it again.
And
oh wow,
this is crazy. And then this guy here was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
And that last set of trays felt like it got that canine in a headlock, son. I was like, ooh, it feels tight,
Yeah.
So I'm due to change again tonight, and I've been super consistent with them. I don't have them in right now because I'm drinking coffee, but
yeah.
And I've gotten used to them now, but
right.
I noticed that my diastema between 8 and 9 was getting smaller, dude. And it's almost gone. That's crazy.
Wow. Did you do a before picture?
Yeah, no, they got all kinds of before pictures, and
nice.
I got a million pictures of myself. But I mean, it wasn't huge, and it was a straight even. I mean, it wasn't a horrible diastema. But that's not the reason why. My teeth are edge to edge, or were, or becoming less so. And I chipped the incisal edge of number 9.
I remember.
And I was furious. And so one of my friends, Dr. Sammy, tightened it up for me a little bit. But I think I need a little bonding or something on the edge. But I felt like I was hitting edge to edge, and it was driving me crazy. So that's the main reason for the orthodontist.
So it's working.
Yeah. Like I feel...
Geez, sorry.
No worries. I think once you tighten in the bottom, it's going to fall into class 2 occlusion even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I might be a little tongue thrusty a little bit, you know what I mean? Or used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little tongue thrusty, and it's always had these gaps, and but I'm digging the way it feels. I feel like you know SpongeBob, right? You know his starfish friend. What's his name? Patrick.
Yeah.
And he's got those big gaps. I feel like that's kind of like how I looked, right? But
you need to do a side by side.
But when you tighten them up a little bit, I feel like my mouth is smaller. Like my face is smaller. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy?
No, I mean I could see that.
Like, it just feels like it's like less that, more. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, but my helmet is
losing weight too, so.
I've been maintaining.
Yeah.
And I definitely lost that a little bit after that freaking episode last week.
No joke.
Oh my God, dude!
You don't recommend that diet plan to anybody?
No. That like if that happened again, I think I might have to go to the hospital for an IV. I mean, I was bad, bro. It felt like the worst hangover. I don't even want to talk about it. It was a nightmare. But you know what I do want to talk about is the show next weekend, October 10th. Not next weekend. Tuesday, October 10th in New York City. The last thing, the helmet. All right. It has the clear shield that comes down, right?
Yeah.
There's another button that when you flick it, the inside, like a sunglass, comes in.
Oh.
So when you're driving and you're riding into the sun, you can flick it and it'll give you. It's like it's got built-in sunglasses.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That is
but
cool.
It looks like a fighter jet. Like when they have that.
Yeah.
That tinted visor come down, dude.
Yeah.
And I it might be overkill, but that's what I'm rocking, and I'm wearing like. Over the ankle, you should wear over the ankle boots, right? Leather boots, and leather gloves, of course. And I'm wearing like a flannel motorcycle jacket.
Yeah.
That has armor in the elbows and the shoulders and the back.
Yeah. So for road rash or whatever.
So I look like like a football player riding this thing, and I take it off. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm not really 800 pounds,
I would wear full leathers like you're in a biker gang.
Like I'm in a race, like black leather with Harley shit,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You should have Harley stickers all over your helmet and stuff.
Ride to live to ride,
Yeah.
I pull in
and then watch out for motorcycles. Don't forget that one.
That's Monday. I know, right? Save a life. But no, yeah, you got to look. When you're on the thing, it's visceral because you can smell everything. You pass the steak place, and there's somebody mowing grass, and you can smell that. And then is that diesel? What's burning in this car? I mean, everything is. You're kind of in it, right?
Yeah.
And so I like that. I like all the senses being triggered.
I loved being on a motorcycle back in the day. Yeah.
It's definitely fun and liberating, but it's also a little scary. I think that's what kind of makes it a little fun too. You know what I mean? But if you're tired or angry or late, that's not when you get on those. You got to be extra careful. Yeah, super careful. So
that's a relaxing cruise type thing.
Yeah. And I take less traveled roads, like out of the way to get to work, so it's not bad. But I pulled up to work last Monday, right?
Yeah.
No one knows I got this thing. I got the full face helmet on with sunglasses on, so you can't see my face.
Okay.
And I park in the back. There's like a little alley, right?
Yeah.
My manager's coming in. She's walking in, and I come around the corner, and I beep at her with my manly scooter horn. Beep. Yeah. Squeak, squeak. Right? And I give her the devil horns, right? And, and she kind of gave me like this, give me like this stank face. Like, who the hell is this guy, dude? So then I go in, I park, and I'm laughing because I know she didn't recognize me, right?
Right, yeah.
And then, and the week before, we were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It was me, Ant-Man, the missus, and my son.
Yeah.
And we just took a week off. We went up to the mountains.
Nice.
You know what's to do in Gatlinburg is drink whiskey and eat pancakes. That's pretty much all there's to do, and you hit the little shops and the knickknacks and the handcrafted wood things and the Bigfoot carvings.
All the things that your wife wants to buy and put in the house.
Yes. So we got we got some cute stuff, right? So my house looks like a catalog for like if the Cracker Barrel
that's
sold
exactly
home
what I was thinking.
You know what I mean? Maybe not the Cracker Barrel, because Cracker Barrel looks like a freaking garage sale in a barn. You know what I mean? It does, right? Cracker Barrel.
More
how much
like you want for that?
What's the place?
Will you take 10?
Hobby Lobby? Is that the one that has all the signs? Live, love, laugh, and
yes,
those type
yes,
of things. That's what my house looks like, dude. Like if you came in, you would instantly feel like, oh, this is so comfortable. You take your shoes off, you jump on the couch. Everything's got blankets and 1,000 pillows everywhere, dude. This is the most comfortable house in the world, man. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, we watched a movie, and I don't know if you're into this, like scary movies, but it's called The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe.
Oh, I saw it. Yes.
It was great, man.
I thought it was really good. So was that in the theater?
I don't know if it ever was, but I caught it like on Netflix or HBO Max, or I caught it on one of them. I got like 2 or 3 of them, right?
It was really good.
I thought it was good. Russell Crowe, I always liked Russell Crowe, but yeah, he did a good job. And speaking of talent, and what was he riding on the whole movie? A damn scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooters are badass now, man.
If you ride a scooter with no helmet to go exercise the devil, bro, that is a bad dude right there.
That is a man of God right there.
Dude, fearless, bro. He's like, I got protection. I don't need a damn helmet,
He's like, let me see what I got in my basket on the back of this
I got my
thing.
little flask, a little bit of holy
water.
whiskey in it,
One for me, one for the devil.
If you're not freaked out by those type of movies, and there is a new Exorcist movie coming out. Have you seen the commercials for it?
I've seen previews for it, yeah. And I think, so John likes the original Exorcist. And I've actually, in the very end where he jumps out the window and he falls down the stairs.
Oh, yeah, he's all jacked up, yeah.
Those stairs are in Georgetown, and I've been there. The house that they recorded they taped the movie and all that.
What's that, D.C.?
Georgetown, Maryland. But
it's near DC, that area, right?
Yeah,
North?
yeah.
Okay,
it's not too far from DC. Yeah.
For a second, I was thinking Amityville, but I think that's upstate New York.
That's different. Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds remade that a few years ago. Well, maybe 20 years ago. But remember that? Where he was the dad that was killing everybody?
Yeah. What?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Are you
Deadpool.
sure?
Yeah, that's where he got the name
What?
Deadpool. Yeah.
Shut up. Deadpool. Dead Pop. Never mind.
But yeah, that new Exorcist movie with 2 girls being possessed, that looks horrifying.
Oh, yeah, and they're like sitting back to back, and they're like, wrong one, or something like that. And I'm like, oh, snap.
I'm looking it up. 2005, Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds. 2005.
Oh, maybe I should watch it. I do like some Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, he looks like a lumberjack in this one.
Yeah.
Beefed up, son.
Okay.
But he looks like he was,
working out,
getting help with from the chemical gym. But yeah, he looks huge in this movie. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I just saw the pictures.
Is it on Netflix or something?
I don't know. We got to find it. But if you see it, you'll know. It's it's Ryan Reynolds, so he's always fun to watch. But it's good seeing him in a scary role. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a totally different role.
Right. I kind of like that when they do something different. Like Steve Carell did he did a series on, I think it was Hulu. I think it was called The Patient. Was that it? Where one of his patients like kidnaps him and keeps him in his basement.
Yeah. The other one that sticks out is Vince Vaughn when he did the Hotel Bates or Bates Hotel. What's that called? Yeah. Psycho?
Yeah, Psycho. Yeah. I didn't see that, but
yeah, and that was weird because I was like, man, that's Vince Vaughn. You know what I mean? He did great. Yeah, he did good on that.
Man, I should make a list of all these movies because, like, I'm not a big horror type.
It's got to be done well. Don't give me cheesy horror.
Yeah,
Freddy Krueger and all that bullshit. That doesn't do anything for me.
That doesn't, like, I can watch that. I cannot watch like the real satanic, like, and then the Paranormal Activity. Like, I like watching it, and then I'm like, ooh, did that blanket move? Oh my goodness. And then I start seeing things in my house. And
right. They like horror movies in my house, but I can't do it with the little man around, because I'm not trying to scar this kid to death,
Right.
What was else I was going to tell you? Golly. Okay. It doesn't matter. I don't want to stay on too long, and we're on our welcome because we're just testing the waters and getting back. But guys, want to apologize. We took the summer off, no warning, and we're gonna be doing hot, fast episodes, and that's the plan. Right, Sandy?
Yeah.
I think shorter, more bite-sized chunks will do good. How's I gotta ask, how's Big Tuna?
Oh, he's amazing. We went down for his birthday, and I bought him a motorized Bronco, a small, the one that he sits in and drives. And
sure.
The thing is, I was like, I need to stay right next to him because I'm worried it doesn't have those parental remotes or anything like his tractor came with.
Right. We got one of those for Anthony that has a remote, thank God.
Yeah, exactly.
He would drive down the street.
So we take it and we put a little bit of trash in the back of the Bronco. Thanks, Johnny. Ugh. She's just not too bad, but she's just squirmy.
Busy.
Yeah, she's a busy dog. Anyway, so we load his little Bronco up with trash that he can fit in there, and the first time he drives it, he does great. Like, he knows how to steer. And I barely had to, I have to make sure that he's watching where he's going. Because sometimes he'll be doing this and driving. But for the most part, I was shocked how well he was driving it. It was amazing. He did so good.
Man.
I know. Yeah. I know. And
it's amazing
he's such an amazing kid. And he's emotionally intelligent. He can sense or see that people are upset about something, and he'll be like, "Oh, mommy, don't cry, I'll help you," or "Oh, mommy, let me help you," or "This makes me happy," and just stuff like that.
Sure.
But one thing he caught on super quick is Ashley, whenever she had something that she didn't necessarily want to share, she'll go, "Oh no, it's spicy." No, sorry. If it's something that is spicy, she'll go, "Oh no, you don't want this, it's spicy." So now anytime he doesn't want to share, he says, "Oh no, mommy, it's spicy. You wouldn't like it."
That's hilarious.
Dude, we know what it is because we've had this before. Yeah. It's not spicy, but okay.
That's the game he plays,
Oh yeah, he's a little.
They're slick, man. Little kids are slick.
He is slick. Yep.
I read this the other day. I didn't read it. I saw some guy talking about it, right? And I did it with Anthony, right? And we're talking about monsters, and I don't want him to be afraid of anything, right? I go, There's no monsters about him. I go, the monsters are afraid of us. I go, and he's like something about werewolves, right? I go, if we see a wolf, dude, we're gonna punch him in the face and then we're gonna eat him. And he's like, what? I go, the monsters are afraid of you. That's why you never see him. He's like, what? All right, come on, let's go looking for him. So last night we go outside with flashlights, and he goes, turn the light on. I was like, nah. He's like, I was like, come on, the monsters can't get us. Come on. So we walk out and we got flashlights. I go, you see that? I go, get out of here, you stupid monsters. I said, if you come here, we're gonna punch you in the face and we're gonna eat you. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna eat you, right? And then he comes back because I want him to think that, I go, you scared them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to feel like
exactly, and, exactly.
And it's just sort of like, life is stressful and scary enough. I don't want him afraid over mythical just nonsense, Right. And I think he's not afraid to go to sleep. He'll go into the dark bedroom now. He's not afraid because he knows that the monsters aren't trying to get him. They're afraid of him.
Right. That's good.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
that's good.
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's different, but I don't want to. I want to raise a softie.
Yeah.
He's not mine to raise, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want him cruising around on a scooter someday.
Right.
You can't be scooting soft.
You never know. Maybe he'll be excising demons and stuff.
Dude, this thing is ridiculous, bro. But what I like about it, I can control the volume. I might Bluetooth with the little.
Yeah.
It's for $6,000. I was like, this is crazy, dude.
I might have to look into that. So you need a motorcycle license to ride it?
I don't know if you need to have one. You probably should have one. Just for safety, just but it's. I'm telling you, an afternoon in a parking lot with somebody who knows what they're doing, and you'll be zipping around.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think it depends on the CC whether you need a motorcycle license or not. I would say that probably would.
You can go on the highway with this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So you can definitely get yourself into trouble if you're not careful. But and it's got a windshield, dude. So if it rains, you kind of just tuck down behind it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's a total nerd mobile, but I don't give a damn, dude, because I'm having a blast. I'm listening to music. I got my stupid black helmet.
Look into that then.
Anyway.
I don't know if John will let me. I don't pay enough attention. John would be scared.
No.
Hurt myself.
You got to be aware of your. I can see John ripping around. I'll tell you what. Like if he wrote it, he'd be like, okay, yeah, no, these are fun. We got to get one of these someday. And you can two up on it. You know what I mean? And just get to.
I was going to ask you, is there room for two?
Yeah, dude. The seat
is there a weight limit?
I want to say it's like 400 pounds. So that's me, maybe a backpack, bro, or two regular sized people. It's so stupid.
That's awesome.
All
right, buddy.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time, huh?
Yes. Good to see you, and guys, thank you for listening. And surprise, we're back.
Thanks for sticking with us, because sometimes we're random like that, but we always come back. We're like what's herpes? Yeah,
this is varicella. I mean, we ain't going nowhere. We get under your skin here at OYF. And bubble up every once in a while. Oh, that's so horrible. On that note, guys, it's Sunday. Let's go to church. All right, guys.
All right, episode 206. And go floss yourselves.
For sure. Go floss yourself. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, and see you in New York. Come see me.
Yes.
All right. Whoops. Bye. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip it and drip it. That's my new catchphrase. It doesn't sound right at all,